here. I think maybe I just need to move this thing closer. And indeed I am here, finally. Decided to, well, I pretty much already knew that I was gonna stream this today, even if there wasn't co-op stream today. I ended up using the time leading up to this to do a few other things. And apparently I'm not even done with that, because I'm finishing up some messages here. Or actually start the thing. Well, I might as well switch to this. And say yes, there will be stuff. Alrighty, there we go. And because I'm doing these things at once, I don't remember what was the last thing that I said. Here. But that's fine, clearly. Because I'm actually done with stuff now. I think. So I just put this thing aside and I finally start up the thing that I'm supposed to be playing today. And not only playing, but I'm supposed to be finishing today. Here we go. And I, sure do hope that I'm actually able to do so. I'm pretty much right at the end of the game now. Let's see. Also, well, I need to stop this music first of all. It's probably gonna be louder now that I think about it. But that's fine. Clearly. I have the whole thing at like a relatively lower volume, regardless. Not like it matters, and yeah, I don't really know how it happened. I really don't know what I changed during that weird sort of fuck about time that I did. But apparently, we're permanently stuck in GBA enhanced mode now, so might as well go with it. I think I like the slightly darker palette of the regular mode a little bit better, but whatever. So to catch up to what we're supposed to be doing in the game right now, we finished all 4 of the initial dungeons, and now need to locate Risky's hideout. If we fly to the highest point, we can get a better view of the land. And what I assume that means is go to the summit of the mountain that the 4th dungeon was on. But before we do that, there's a few other fun things that we need to take care of, namely collectibles. So let's see. I think the first thing we're gonna do, actually, is try to get the oh, hold on. First of all, remind me what the thing is for the harpy. It's down in B. Because me thinks this is gonna be at least a little bit significantly less complicated to get around now that we can fly. Of course, I can always be proven wrong. I'm pretty sure I've already seen a few of they did put certain things in the game specifically to account for the fact that you'll probably be trying to fly over everything later in the game once you have this transformation. But, well, hello. And we got the Harpy Talon. It allows you to attack in Harpy form. Like so, I guess. And yeah, I actually forgot that this was gonna be here, but actually kind of curious how good that attack is, but well, I guess those guys die in one hit, so that's not really indicative of how good it would be, but yeah, we have that now. That's yet another thing we can check off the list, but Well, the actual reason I'm doing this is... Actually, hold on. Got the Harpy Talon. Is there anything that we can get here in the Scarecrow Field or in the Spider Forest? Well, apparently there's a cave that connects Spider Forest with the snail place. I don't remember that one, but I guess we'll look for it. Let's see. What else? Need to look out for those, need to look out for the fireflies, and need to look out for heart holders. Let's see. Of the heart holders, the ones that we don't have yet, there's one in Mudbug, one in the Men's Desert, and one in Mount Pointy, so we won't be going there yet. Also, did you know that apparently the deserts where you get like the scorpion men and the scorpion women are called Men's Desert and Women's Desert, apparently. It's pretty self-explanatory. Well, let's see, we already got the Firefly and Scarecrow Field. There's one in Waterfall Lake. We've seen that one, I'm pretty sure, but we haven't gotten it yet. Now, apparently there's some stuff in Waterfall Lake, but nothing left in Scarecrow Field or the Spider Forest. Something in the Hidden Forest, though. I guess we could go and look for that now, because I'm pretty sure that the Hidden Forest, it doesn't specify anything I'm looking at right now, but judging from the name, I would imagine it's that it's a place that I reached once from a cave in the Spider Forest. So let's just go ahead and try to get there now. I actually need to like stay relatively close to the ground here, I think, since to find that cave. It's gonna be the only way to do it. So I sure do hope I don't careen out of control and somehow... Actually, hold on. What I'm kinda curious about is, if you go into the elephant form, can you destroy these stumps much like you could in that... in Archer Forest? Apparently you can, okay. I was actually not aware of that, or expecting to... expecting the answer to that question to be yes, but... the more you know, I guess. In this, unabashedly difficult game. Great. Oh, doubly great. So where does this take me? Let's see. Oh. There's a block there. I wonder what that could mean. I'm actually not even being rhetorical there. I actually do wonder what that could mean. I'm not quite sure what they expect me to do there. Don't think we can get rid of that with the elephant form or spider form or anything, since... Is that how you do this transformation? Yes, it is. Or that. So I'm not really sure how to proceed there. I guess I'll just have to make a note of that. Yeah. I'll make a note of that in the back of my mind, I guess. Not really a written note. Well, maybe I will make a written note, actually, because... I gotta tell you, I'm quite confused by that, and... well, now it's the fuck about time. And we try to figure out exactly what we can get from everywhere, so let's see here. Actually, no, maybe we do need to get something from there. Actually, yeah, one of the things we One of the things we get might be in there. One of the things we need to get might be in there. Hold on, let me take another look. And why do I get the feeling that even though I just left for a second, all of the enemies here are gonna be back? Well, that would be because I know this game, I guess. So, let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to... Ah, shit. Get anything that way, and if I try to use the kick, well, I am directly underneath that, and it just makes me use the ladder instead, so... Not really sure what this is about. Hold on, maybe if I look into this a little bit more... more closely. Well, I don't know. Apparently this is kind of important, but I am having a hard time determining how. Yeah, I actually have no idea what this is about, but I'm kind of forced to assume I can't actually do anything about it right now. Which is a shame. But I guess that at least means that we're able to continue for now. Who knows, maybe I actually will be forced to do something about it later, and I just don't realize it yet. So here's the thing. See... Well, I say here's the thing. Wait, I just transformed into the spider when I meant to transform into the harpy again. I think the cave that I was thinking of that leads to hidden forest is not actually here. It's actually closer to the... Well, not closer to, but just on the... what? On the... or connected to the waterfall area, which is past here. So we'll just, you know, carry on just trying to move from point A to point B. And now having the benefit of not having to put up with stuff in the meantime. Well, we could stop by the dribble fountain. But before we do that, because we do need to go to the dribble fountain to get the final warp squid that's in there, so we can unlock the final warping song for Watertown, but before we do that, we do need that, you know, thing that we just saw down there. Which is one of the fireflies, and oh dear, there's a guy here, of course, but doesn't seem too interested in walking around with us, so let's go ahead and, you know, make good use of that advantage. Oh, okay, I was trying to duck and hit this last guy as well, but I'm just not getting hit there with the ladder iframes. I'll take that too, I guess. It's actually working out not terribly. Actually, wait a minute. There's apparently only 2 heart holders that we're missing, but I think I have 3 marked on the thing here. Yeah, there's one that I forgot to mark, I think. Also, I did just get another firefly, so let me mark that. Waterfall Lake, there we go. Can also have gotten that one with the spider, but yeah. Now that we have the harpy, pretty much everything is open to us, and that's what's truly important, isn't it? But I think this is the secret forest. So of course the very first thing we're gonna do is go into harpy form and try and figure out exactly where this connects to, because I don't think we found anything conclusive here before. We found like a big wall. Actually, is this a secret forest, or is this just the regular forest? I think it's a secret forest because the like top of the screen is much lower than in the regular forest here. Not even entirely sure where I'm supposed to be looking for here. Where does this go? Let's see. I think I might have found whatever this is before. Maybe, maybe not. Oh shit. Now there's a very, very vague feeling that I might have, but I really don't know. Okay, not quite sure why that hurt me there, but alright. Also not quite sure why my throat feels so closed up right now. But it does. You know, we just thought I would let you know. Right, there we go. I think this is the point where we weren't able to continue anymore. Before. So I guess we either needed monkey form or something else, but I think even if we did bother to come back here with monkey form, we didn't actually find anything. Right, there's a stump, so I guess maybe this is secret forest. I'm not entirely sure which of these areas are the ones that are referred to by the specific names that the wiki asked for them. Oh, good timing. And there's a heart. Am I gonna be able to get that if I drop down? Nope. Alright, hold on. Gonna have to get back up there first and then use the elephant form. Might as well get back up there with the monkey first. Just for variety's sake, you know. There we go. And what do you know? Apparently each and every one of these stumps hides something under it. Not that you would know just from looking at them. Oh, hello. Sure do wonder what this guy could be about, but he apparently is not gonna move, but I get the feeling I already know what the deal is here. Maybe we'll actually finally get to use one of these things, the things that are really hard to aim. Hold on, I guess that's why they're hard to use. Just gotta stand in like just the right spot to actually be able to use them. There we go. But apparently they're one of the strongest weapons in the game. And for our trouble we got the monkey claw. Apparently we can now attack in monkey form, so there's that. Just couldn't have ever figured out how to do that by ourselves without this. There we go, we got 2 out of the 4 animal talismans. Wonder what the monkey form attack looks like, I sure do. Oh, okay, swipe with a big ol' hand. And apparently there's another hidden cave near Waterfall Lake. Though not this one, I believe, but one that's supposed to connect it with the snail wasteland. I don't believe we found that one yet. Hello, default. Pretty sure there's one firefly that I got at some point that I didn't mark properly. So it's gonna be a tiny bit of a detriment in the hunt for the fireflies, but hopefully not a big one. So let's just fuck off out of here and get back to the... Oh, hold on. Oh, wrong thing. Back to the main path is what I would have said before I noticed that this stump exists. Meaning that it probably has yet another fucking hidden cave under it. Never fucking knew that these things were a thing. But apparently now I do, so where does this go? I sure did wonder. Did you know that for some reason the controller input, when you're using a controller to play the PC version of Dynasty Warriors 8, are actually really unresponsive for some reason, a lot of the time. And yet they are pretty responsive when you use the keyboard instead, which has terrible mapping for that game. Isn't that just the funniest thing? Also, hold on a second, did I just... Okay, hold on. Just a minute here. I think I have a bit of a suspicion. Well, first let me try something. Are these stumps breakable by the elephant? Something tells me they're not gonna be, but that's why I'm doing this. Yep. Actually be kinda weird if they were. Yeah, that actually makes a good amount of sense. I guess we found the 3 stumps in the game that aren't meant to be broken by the elephant, because they hide something hidden underneath. Isn't that just an incredible discovery? Right, so... Yeah, I guess I figured out what that where the block in the cave that we found earlier was. It was apparently... closed because we needed to open it from the other side. Not that that's, you know, terribly intuitive for someone who's just finding it for the first time, but yeah, at least I figured it out. It's better than nothing. Also, while we're here, might as well stop by the dribble fountain, since we need to... Well, we need to actually be able to go in, first of all. There we go. Not quite sure why that only works like half the time, being able to go into one of these indoor areas, or just going up off the overworld areas. And let's see, we need one final warp squid from this place. So let's go looking for it. So let's become a harpy again and probably have a much easier time of it getting around. Isn't it nice to be able to actually attack in animal form so I don't have to transform back just to be able to break these jars? Oh, okay. That's a good start. Right, time to not... Oh, okay. It's just right here. Alright, we found the final warp squid in the water dungeon. Let's get the fuck out of here, now that we've lost a life. And get the other thing that we need from the the waterfall area, which I think is one of the other animal attack things. Talismans. So let's just immediately glide up and fly over everything and not even give a shit. See, I do like that these fucking... the rest of these screens actually give you actually pretty much give you the option of flying up off the top of the screen, so you don't have to be boxed in with the stuff that's placed there specifically to hurt you if you have that form and you fly that high up. But hold on, actually. Just one thing I gotta check. Alright, so apparently some of these areas do have maps. And if we get to the top right part of this map, I should be able to find something new if I'm reading this properly. So let's just sit back and enjoy the flight, I guess. Just like I will be doing in about a month's time when I have to fly like 11 hours to get to Europe. Because that's how travel works. Alright, so it's very conspicuous, I think you'll agree, stone right here. Guess what you need to do with it? You need to... oh, I didn't want to hit, okay. Need to fucking ram it with the elephant form. Apparently you need to ram every suspicious looking thing that is near a pit with the elephant form, and then you find something new and exciting. So I'm actually kind of curious about what this is gonna be, because apparently this is gonna be the talisman for... well, I don't know. Need to actually complete this little obstacle course first, I guess, but apparently this is gonna be the talisman that lets you... there you go. The elephant toads. Attack in elephant form, which technically already has an attack. It's the stump, or not the stump, but the charge. So kind of wondering how the stump will differ from that. Also, let's see where this is gonna lead. See if we can... yeah, there we go. Transform back in time, that we can actually not get a cheap shot by that guy. Okay, so I think this is the Snail Wasteland here. It's actually not the same place we came from before. Or not, actually, it's no, it's just a different part of the same map. I think maybe actually it might not be, because I don't remember that, what do you call it? I don't remember that ladder from anywhere. Also, I'm really hoping some of these guys will drop hearts, but... there we go. They weren't being very cooperative until that moment. Hello. That's something I don't really like about the, you know, droppable or drop items in this. Apparently they don't really become interactable until they settle on the ground. Kind of makes you wonder why they... well, they don't seem to. Like, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't really see what the difference is. Or what the determiner is, I guess. Let's just get out of here. Let's see where this goes. It's probably gonna be the wasteland. Also, hey, we could have died instantly there by falling into those spikes. Isn't that nice? Oh, okay, we can't actually... oh, it's the same deal, we can't actually go there yet, because we haven't gone to the, we haven't opened up the entrance that's in the wasteland side yet, I guess. So let's not fuck around with the worms anymore, let's go and just leave. I don't know if we can fly straight up here, actually. We find any new and exciting places, I guess not. Just a little alcove that apparently serves no purpose. That's actually kind of confusing why it's there. You know, if so. Oh dear. See, I do remember there's going to be some spikes here. Fortunately, I don't remember exactly where, and it's like... Ooh, like I can look, but I can almost, you know... I can charge head first into them. That's certainly something I can do. Let's fucking go. Let's leave. Right, so we got the thing from the Ribble Fountain. We made it to Watertown. Well, might as well stop here to... to save and to, you know, take a bath and get our health back. So I don't know where else, where are we gonna go next? If we keep going right from here, I think we're eventually gonna end up in the Snail Wasteland. So let me see, if I go to this place, will I get any more flavor text from this person who represents the entire town, apparently? Rescue has all four stones, you better get to Scuttletown and War Mimic. No, apparently that's what they all say that aren't Mimic. So this is the only place. Well, might as well leave some of the warp squid we have now. Even though we need 2 more to fully activate this. To start this, still need to get the extra warp squid from the 2nd and the 3rd dungeons to actually be able to complete that though. But I fully intend to do so. But I actually don't remember what's exactly to the right of the town here. It's gonna be the storm, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hold on. Before I... Oh, yeah, I got the toad bag. Hold on. But that's not the toad bag, it's down here. Okay, the spider thingy that lets you attack as a spider's in the mud bug, and that's the only one that we're missing for the talismans. But as for the rest of these, well, let me see. Actually, I don't think we need to come here for any reason except to get... I think this is the way to the Cackle Mount, but probably be easier to just warp to the zombie caravan and then go west from there. Do I need to go to the Thunder or the Storm place for any reason? Let me check. We need to go to Snail Wasteland, we need to go to the Hidden Waterfall, but... Oh, maybe, oh, wait. I just figured out why that, what that little hidden area, goddammit, in the waterfall, small waterfall thing with the worms was. Apparently a firefly shows up there at night. Just never even thought to check there. But let's see. Eagle Wasteland, there's a firefly there. Modbug, there's a firefly there. Ghost Forest, there's a firefly there. Archer Forest, yeah. I don't think there's any reason. Well, let me see. Heart Holders. I'm missing 2. Manchester Down, Mount Pointy. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and warp to the, to the zombie caravan. It'll be easier that way. So it's down, up, left, left, VA. Oops. And there we go. Actually, the system. Okay, apparently it can be right to the right of the thing. Yes, the thing. Okay, wait, we made it to the Snail Wasteland, actually. I think there's something else that we need from here, isn't there? Is it a heart holder? No. Is it one of these things? No, is it one of the fireflies? I don't think we need anything from the snail wasteland anymore. Just gotta keep moving. See if I can fly straight up in the air and just go past everything. Really is the best way to travel, you see. See you this way, nothing fucks with you. Apparently they didn't even bother putting any other flying enemies up here to, like, you know, stop you from doing this, even if you don't fly over the edge of the screen. Isn't that nice? Okay, here we go. So this is the bug. I don't think it's the mud bug, but it's the bug where the cackle pound is. And we will have to stop here because we need one of the extra, what do you call it? One of the warp squids from in here. We're missing that. This isn't the mud bug, right? It's like zombie swamp or whatever. But the mud bug is to the left of Oasis Town, I believe. Yeah, this is zombie swamp apparently. So let's see, Cackle Mount, the final final warp squid. There's a room made of slopes that will slide Shantae. Okay, I do remember that. We need to just play through this dungeon and the final, well, not the final dungeon, but the fourth dungeon. Just yesterday, so actually, it'd be kind of weird if I didn't remember. So let's see, I think that room is all the way up here on the right side. Oh shit. And here we go. So all we gotta do is slide all the way down, and then once we've done that, apparently something over here that we could never reach without it, and that's the final warp squid. So you know what, hold on. At this point I actually turn to one of these exit candies that we have that apparently are specifically for getting out of the dungeon instantly, and let's see where that puts us. Yep, that works out pretty well. Probably get at least one more of those next time I go to town, so we just need one more warp squid and we will have acquired every warp squid in the game. And the one that we're missing is from the golden mine, which is the second dungeon. Let's see, what's to the right of here? It's like the ghost forest. I think there's one thing we need from there. There's one firefly. Apparently have not acquired yet. And then further east is Archer Forest, where there's another firefly. You know, it occurs to me that this is where you get the spider transformation, right? Yeah, it is. You remember that giant pit in the... Oh, hold on, let me turn into a harpy so I don't have to deal with platforming here. But you remember that giant pit in the Archer Forest, which I always just passed with float muffins. Apparently, you know, apparently the intended method for getting through there is to use the spider form, which makes sense. You know, it does have a background wall, so you could just crawl on that. I just never thought of that, because I'm a dummy, apparently. Alright, so here we go. If we fly straight up, as soon as you enter this from the left side, there's an indentation with a firefly inside. And now we have, let me see, we have 7 fireflies, there are 5 remaining. So let's go to the Archer Forest next by going all the way up here and avoiding all the ghosties that at least they actually bothered to put all the way up here. Well, at least in the left edge there, apparently. Oh wait, never mind. Well, in the left edge, and once you get to this walled area, basically near edges, Oh shit. And that's what happens when you fail to stop flapping your wings, even for a second, I guess. See, at least now you get to witness the beauty of the entirety of the maps without having to guess what's all the way up there, because you couldn't fly all the way up there before, but now you can. Alright, so let's see, now that we're in Archer Forest, which, well, you can always, or as always, tell where it gets a name from. I'm kinda wondering what the fuck those things are. They're like giant fly elephant thingies with smaller flies bossing around them. Okay, so here we are, I think. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter that I'm here though, because these things only show up at night, so probably gonna have to find myself a safe place from which to wait for nighttime. Well, this will probably suffice. So let's see, I guess approximately in plain view over some ruins just right of the massive pit, which would be to the left of me, so oh boy. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that if I keep going like this, or keep going in this direction, I'll get to Mount Pointy, and I don't know if I want this, actually. Well, here I am. Anyway, actually I do, pretty sure I do want that, but I'm just kinda paranoid that I'll die. Because, well, because nothing, I don't think I'll lose anything important anyway, but there are, in fact, a few things that I need from here, I think. Let's see. There is one firefly here. It's in plain view above the save guy. Supposedly. I do remember that guy is, I think. I should be able to, like, cross all the way here, but let's see. There's also a heart holder, which interests me greatly. Up around the icicle roof of the area enough, you'll find an indentation with this heart holder sitting in it. Oh boy. It's on the left side of the summit. And that's not all, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, that is all. Well, this is also where the 4th dungeon is, but I don't think we need to go back to the 4th dungeon. We already got everything from in there. So that's where we get the harpy form, which we need to get all of the warp squids from each dungeon, so... Also later, default. So, let me see. Alrighty, let's see. So what does that mean? Oh, okay, that's what it means. Yep, this is not okay. It's like they knew I was gonna do that. Oh shit. This is very not okay. Apparently they finally found a way to proof an area from my bullshit of just, well, mostly. Just using the harpy to fly over everything, but now we need to very, very carefully examine this, this whole place, because apparently there's gonna be something very, very interesting somewhere around here. See, I really thought this is gonna be like, hey, the highest point in all the land, so is this it? Okay, well. I got a penultimate heart holder, so we only need one more, but I was wondering if there's gonna be like the highest point that you need to get to advance the story further, but maybe not. Maybe I haven't quite gotten there yet, but I would imagine that it's in this area. Wouldn't really know where to look otherwise, you see. Oh dear. Oh shit. I don't even need to kill that guy, but I feel like, oh fuck, I must. Anyway, just so I can have the assurance that he will not be in existence anymore. Yeah, I need that assurance, you see. come on. I started up the attack there, I just didn't fucking get to the offensive frames in time. Let's fuck that guy even. So I'm very much just a boy, trying to figure out trying to figure out which of these places are places. Alright, so this whole place is like, you know, bicycle roofed, which is terrible. However, hold on, we do need to, I think, reach the summit. Which is where the dungeon should be. Oh shit. Okay, apparently if you touch that as the harpy, you still slide, even though you could. Presumably, you know, just keep flying. Okay, here we are, I think. Maybe I thought this would be like the summit, but even if it is, like... doesn't really look like this is where we need to be. I'm pretty sure the summit is where the temple is. Oh, hold on. We did get the heart holder from this area, but can't leave just yet. Because, well, let's save over here if we can. I guess we can't save in animal form though. That's kind of terrible. And now that we've saved, let's wait for nighttime. And look for the firefly that's apparently somewhere up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw this slope before with like a monkey form, and apparently, what do you know, the actual dungeon that's in this area is right under that. Or right above that, rather. Right past that, not right under that. Oh, hold on, let me see something. Mount Pointy. I am now looking for that. There's no map of Mount Pointy, is there? Hold on. According to this list that I have, the firefly that's in this area, which I think is what I'm looking for. It's in plain view just above the save guy on the western cliff face of the mountain, so I might have already gotten that, I don't know. I don't remember if I did. That might be the one that I forgot to mark, because I have if I mark that one, I have 8 marked in my list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. And if I look at all of the other ones, I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten any of those yet. So let's go back to the east to the Evil Wasteland, I guess. And wonder what those weird knocking noises on my roof are at 9:14 PM. So let's just take the slope slide, which should be here. That'll allow us to very, very easily get back over to the east side. Yeah, I was gonna start attacking the turtle, but then I realized, you know, there's probably no point. Also, there's probably is a point to avoid getting the pointed end of those spikes, though. So here I am in the Evil Wasteland, where I think there is another firefly. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. Close to the right entrance is a tall climbable surface for the spider. Towards the top there's a platform with 2 bats nearby. Well, what I got out of that is let's head for the right edge first, and we'll figure it out from there. See, this little alcove, or the kind of little alcove where you would expect there to be a hidden firefly, but Guess not in this case. Oh wait, there it is. Guess I wasn't that far off the mark, but I just got the wrong alcove, so let's see. So we got the one from the old wasteland. I think that pretty much means there isn't anything left to do here in the... in this part of the world, basically. Now that I actually allow myself to finish that thought. Right, so... Because let's see, we gotta go to the mud bog, which is I think we just gotta go to the desert area now. Because let's see, we got something left in the mud bog, something left in the Naga wasteland. Well, we need to go to the hidden waterfall. And of course there's the golem mine, which we need to go to again so we can get the final warp squid from there. So I guess I think we'll go to the desert town now, Oasis town. So it's down, up, right, BA to warp there. So let's go ahead and refuel our stuff. Oh yeah, the heart holder, the final one, is in the immense desert, so might as well go and go to the dungeon again first. I think to get there we need to go right first and then keep going right until we... Actually, where are we right now? Is this Man's Desert or is this the other desert? I feel this might be the other desert. Need to find out of the scorpion people to figure it out though. Okay, really, like that you don't even need to hit these guys in the head. Oh, this is the other desert, hold on. Let's see, Men's Desert is the one that's on the path to the second dungeon, but... Actually, where are the fireflies are missing? Naga Wasteland, that's not here. Eagle Wasteland, we already got that one. Hidden Waterfall, and the final one is in... where? Oh, the mud bug. So I don't think there's anything in the Women's Desert, actually, hold on. Yeah, the only thing that's not marked here would be the mud bug. So there actually isn't anything in this desert, so there's basically no reason for us to... Hold on. Now that I think about it, let me check the new attack that we got for the elephant, I guess. How do you even pull that off? Oh. Okay, I think you hold down while you land from a jump. Can I actually try it out? You know, I probably shouldn't bother. Just gonna go ahead and skip this whole place. Very, very gladly. That's how you win, you see. Well, first you get high enough up that you don't have to worry about... Oh, hello. By the way, I think we... Okay, no, there is something here. I found a floating pyramid that some of the people talked about, which I guess is the actual highest point in all the lands. So this must be the legendary spy scope I keep hearing about, even though we only got a few clues and none of them called them the spy scope, or even, you know, hinted at it being a telescope. It was just like a flying pyramid. Who goes there? What was that? Elder, if you wish to look through me, I must first look through you. Certainly hope you mean through my heart or soul or something. Of course that's what I mean. Here now, I see that you wish only to save a peaceful people from a horrible fate at the hands of evil. Look now through the eyepiece and choose your destination. So does this take you to the final area? Because I don't think I want to go there yet. And there's the Pirate Island. Risky must be hiding out on that island. By my power I will send you, though no, not right now. If you send me there by magic, how do I get back? Indeed. Simply stand in my light and you will be returned. Okay, so we can go back. And I shall, actually, because there's a few stuffs I need to... Looks like an enormous Tinkerbat factory. If an entire island of Tinkerbats has been exploring steam technology, I'd better be ready for anything. So yeah, a bit of a preview as to what we're going to be dealing with when I actually get to the end of the game, which, I mean, I'm there right now, but after I get all the items, which is what I actually want to do first. So yeah, serendipity, we discover the way to actually reach the end of the game. Which I never would have fucking found just based on those clues, unless I just... No, it's actually kind of poetic that I just ended up finding it just by fucking around and flying. Just to avoid actually having to properly go through the maps. It's quite nice. So yeah, it's to the east of the town. Yes, the town, no, the Oasis town. And apparently it's just a matter of flying all the way up there. And where do I get the feeling that the other Shantae games are gonna have like a similar kind of... actually, hold on. Kind of progression for exploration. Because there's... we're now in the Naga Wasteland, I'm pretty sure, and there's it's one thing we need to get from here, and then after once we pass through... We go west to the Man's Desert so we can get to the second dungeon and also get the final heart holder from there. Which, according to this little note, also has anti-gravity pyramids. I've not even read that before. But let's see. About the one in the Firefly in Naga Wasteland, let's see. Leftmost rocky part of this area that features a vertical shaft lined with spikes has a firefly at its summit. Alright, let's go find that, I guess. Might be here, I don't know. Oh, fuck, okay. Alright, apparently. I'm pretty sure those Naga took way more hits before. Oh, well, I found it already. So I'm kind of forced to assume that the Harpy's attack is way stronger than the regular hair attack. Maybe I should just never bother transforming back from the Harpy form now. Alright, so we're in the Man's Desert now. And if we take to the air again, and then sort of start looking around up here. Need to find more of those anti-gravity pyramids that exist. Which I'm not even quite sure exactly how I would look for them, but apparently I'm not doing it right just yet. But I am doing very good at unintentionally running into those fuckers, so you know there's that. It's always something. Right, I make it to the right edge, and oh, okay, there's one of the pyramids. I guess I found one. Just need to like stick to this elevation. Oh wait, is that another one down there, or was that just this guy? And why? Because I was one frame late. I didn't manage to kill that guy just the first time. Right, here's another one. Here's one of these Danmaku beetles that I haven't seen in a while. There's another one. How the fuck are you supposed to know that this stuff is up here without like a bigger, I don't know, field of view or a map or something? That's what I want to know. Well, I guess it's 2002, it's not quite the 90s yet, but I guess kids still have a lot of time on their hands. How would I just find this? Okay, why the fuck is this guy so aggressive? I'm pretty sure none of these beetles that I found before was as aggressive as these ones. Okay, I don't want to accidentally leave the screen. I'm pretty sure that'll make all the enemies respawn, and that would be no good. But I do want to... okay. Find out where the fuck... oh, there it is. That thing is among all of these mystery pyramids. And now I might as well fly low so that I don't run into more of those fuckers. Or at least not the ones that are in the higher areas. But I do need to keep flying west here, because we do need to get into the not the final dungeon, the second dungeon technically, but it will be the final dungeon. Other than the actual final dungeon that we'll be going into, because this is where the final warp squid is located. And speaking of that, fuck's this music? Is this music that we heard the first time? Oh yeah, I think it was. Just didn't recognize the beginning for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe it sounds different because of the GBA enhancement thing. Would be kinda weird though. No, this... okay, now I recognize the music, but that beginning was weird. Okay. I don't even need money anymore, but fuck it. So let's see. I'm just exterminating these guys, but I do need to find out where's the final burp squid in this dungeon. Let's see. In the room where you have to elephant charge a statue to get some stalagmites to fall into a pool of lava all the way down the main elevator, then the left door. Okay. Could have started there. Or with that, and then told me what was in the room. But whatever. I'm sure I know exactly where that is. All the way down the main elevator, right here. So let's quickly take this all the way down. Oh yeah, we need to color ourselves red, I guess. Is this thing alive? I guess not. There we are. Okay, so in this room... there's a warp squid on a platform to the left and up of the lava pool. Hold on. Heavy Metal Shantae. Is there such a thing? I'm pretty sure they went a lot more techno with the soundtracks in the sequels for this, but... oh yeah, it's up there. I don't know if I've ever heard like a heavy metal version ever, also Heyland. Head whip headbanging. Alright. And we already have the warp candy equipped because I never bothered to unequip it. So there we go. Final warp squid acquired. And now we could just unlock the Water Town warp if we go back there. We're only missing 2 fireflies for the other thing that I need. Let's see. Where are they? Okay. Because we will get all the heart holders. So we have full hearts, but the final 2 fireflies, I'm pretty sure one of them is in Mudbug and the other one is in... oh yeah, we'll get the one in the Niagara Wasteland. I forgot to mark that one. In the Hidden Waterfall. There we go. So, let's see. Should probably just warp out of here. So, I want to go to either Mudbug or Hidden Waterfall. I think I'm probably gonna go to, I guess, Scuttletown, so I can cheese my way over to the water town and get final warp. And while I'm on my way there, I can also grab the Firefly that I forgot to, well, not so much forgot as didn't realize I could get in the hidden waterfall. See, it seems to be the only screen in the whole game that I found so far where there's like some kind of invisible barrier that stops you from going up off the edge of the screen if you're playing as the harpy. It's like every single other screen lets you do that. They just bother to prevent you from doing that in this one. I mean, not like it matters anyways. You can see if you just mash the button endlessly, you just avoid all the enemies. Don't have to stop for anything. And, you know, I could just set up a turbo button or something if I don't have it already, which I might, but I don't know. But a fun story about turbo buttons. I recently started checking out a few clicky / idle / incremental games that I wasted some time on, like, I want to say 1 or 2 years ago, maybe a little more. And boy, let me tell you, it's very cathartic, very anti-mind virus-like, or mental antivirus-like too. After, you know, playing those games completely vanilla, to just say fuck it and do everything with like an auto-clicker and just fuck around with the registry stuff so that you get everything done way faster than you're supposed to. It's actually a great feeling. Also, hold on, try to remember where the waterfall, the hidden waterfall is here. Was it on the right edge or was it on the left edge? Check the map. Okay, hidden waterfall is there, but how do we get there from here? Oh, I already have that open. It's not that way, is it? Well, apparently we need to go through a cave, but I don't remember which cave. Guessing it might be the cave that leads to the cave on the right edge that leads to the place with the elephant toad thing. Yeah, I call it a tote bag, but it might be something else because it's like shaped like a weight. And again, I'm not sure if toad by itself means anything. I just see the word toad and like my brain immediately autocompletes toad bag. But then again, it's probably called that for a reason. Okay, here we go. So there's a ladder here. Leads to the cave with the elephant thing. But I don't remember if the if I keep going through this cave it also goes. I think it might. Actually, I do remember the spikes. Also goes through and eventually comes out on the hidden waterfall. Well, let's use the spider form again. I haven't used that one in a while, pretty sure you can just get up here with that, or maybe not. Alright, I thought maybe this column here mean that you could use the spider to climb up there, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just misguided. Right, hold on, let me take care of this guy first. So that he doesn't get a cheap shot on me while I'm transforming back. Is this the hidden waterfall? Okay, yeah, it is. And we're gonna need the harpy. I don't know if we're gonna get to up to the place in time before it stops being nighttime, but apparently we did. Okay. Found a firefly. And now there's only one remaining. Actually, we need to get the shortcut back to Watertown anyway, since you don't have to go back there once we get the final firefly, because that's where the fucking firefly temple is, so... Once we actually get all of the ones we need. You have to actually go back there to get the reward for it. Right. Ugh. Fucking hate that jump. But hey, I managed to not die both times that I've done it so far, so... Let's see. I want to go down here, so I can actually get out of this screen. Watertown should be right here, I believe, yep. Apparently the way you do it is you have to hold the up button when you're in front of the town gates to actually get inside. Your ponytail magic. I thought only half-genies were born with quirky powers like that. I knew a gal who could squirt milk out her eye, bet she was a half-genie, oh boy. That's an oddly constructed sentence. I felt this stinking rich, you know, those dirt dogs in the scarecrow field. If you chase them and smack them like crazy, they keep dropping loot. I don't feel bad about it at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that, especially since I don't need it anymore. Mimic's a relic hunter. He's been around for years digging in the dirt. They call him Mimic because he makes copies of everything he finds, I guess. I actually never knew that. I don't think I've seen any of this flavor text because I just never came here at night. Find any of those warp squids yet? Yes. Sure would make traveling easier, yep, it sure would. Fireflies are always out at night. If you catch enough of them, something good is bound to happen. Bought any other famous fighters' equipment? It's expensive, but it's worth it. You know, I might actually get that. What's wrong with this fighter's tiara? I guess I should have bought a fighter's cuff first. Did that say tiara? Tiara. No, that says tierra. That means earth in Spanish. But I'm pretty sure it means tiara. Alright, so let's go to the warp squid hut and get the final warping song in the game. There we go. And now we have all the warp songs, but there's still one song that we're conspicuously missing. But it will probably be one of the most useful ones. If I can actually get it, which I should, given that I only need one more firefly to get it. Let's bring them here. So do I have any other fireflies released yet? Nope. It would take 12 fireflies to brighten things up, exactly 12, which, you know, coincidentally just so happens to be the amount of fireflies that exist in the wild in this world. I need to use the bathhouse, I don't remember. I'm gonna say probably yes though. Oh, only for half a heart, but still technically a yes. So we go off to the Mudbug next, which is to the east of Oasis Town. And to go to Oasis Town again, let's see. It's down, up, right, BA. So let's see, it should be right here, and it is, so. Before I just charge in, let me see, there's the final two collectibles that I need are here, I think. Let's see, the very first climbable area you find heading westward, climb it, you will immediately find a firefly according to this. And for the spider thingy, found atop the secondest, okay. Secondest mushroom / insect pillar. So I just fly, I guess. whole bunch and we'll find it. Also, hey Redbear, thanks for the 7 bits. Let's see here. Climb all the way up here. Oh, okay, that's the first time I've had that immediately disappear, even though I was right next to it. Right, so there's some kind of mushroom insect pillar here, according to the thing. Not really sure. Oh, here, I guess. These things. Yeah, I never even realized that these things were like things that you could get up to and they had stuff on top of them. Mostly because it's fucking impossible to get up here without, you know, harpy form. But apparently this is where we get the spider venom. Can now attack in spider form, and so the only thing left to collect now is that thing that we just missed because it turned daytime again. So we'll just head right back over there. And not run into these things, hopefully. Even though I just did. But you know what they say, wishful thinking. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting skipping now all of a sudden. But here we go, so it should be right here, just gotta wait for it to appear, so let's meditate on the nature of existence for a bit, and there we go. We now have every firefly, I do believe. Yep, 12 fireflies, so we need to check the dance before going to Watertown. So that we can go back there. It's down, up, right, left, BA, alright. And let's just immediately go to get the thing. There we go, Firefly Shrine. So I guess the one that I did forget to mark was the one in Mount Pointy. Yeah, I've got enough fireflies to light up these runes. Okay, that's pretty simple dance, but I sure do wonder what that does. And use this dance to swap 10 gems for every empty heart that needs refilling. Very nice. Alright, so I guess there's a couple more things, you know, with that in mind, that I could do before I go to the final area. Might as well, you know, for the sake of neatness, go ahead and mark off the final stuff that I got. I got the spider venom, which I still haven't tried. I should at least show that off, I guess. And I got the final firefly from the mud bug. There it is. And the one that I wasn't sure if I had gotten before or not was the one in Mount Pointy, but I did get it because I got all of them now. Alright, so I have everything item-wise except for the fighter's gear, which is something that I don't know, might be a good idea to get that, I guess. Let's see. To do some money grinding. Actually, we need to go to the item shop. I keep walking past it because I don't realize that's where we need to go. Also, I don't realize where it is. There we go. So let's see, we need fighter's cuff and fighter's tiara. Hold down attack to charge up a mighty elbow dash. Also, attack during an elbow dash for a powerful turn attack. I think what we're gonna do is go to Oasis Town and get stupidly large amounts of money by cheating at the gambling place. So time to check the dance for Oasis Town again. Oh, whoops. There we go. And we gotta wait until daytime, because that's the only time they hold a money-making scheme. For me, that is. There we go. Let's go to the gecko parlor place. Gecko chamber. There we go. Hey there, ho there. Welcome to the gecko match. Only 5 gems to cheat the odds by using the powers of the time gods. I'm kind of wondering too, just for curiosity's sake, how many different opponents there are. I don't know, I think I disliked the first guy that I fought against when I came here. Yes, okay, now it's time to start manipulating time. There we go. $550 gems. No, I think we're good. I think we're pretty much near the limit now anyway. So, let's see, we now have... Let's see how much money we have. On the start menu, I mean, I guess it usually just shows you at the bottom. But not when you're in the towns. Okay, we have 782 gems. Actually, we will do it again because we need 900. To get the most expensive piece. Guess we better as well get that first, then we'll get the second most expensive ones, how it'll actually work. And then we'll get a bunch more money so that we can use that for the hard dance. I've already been cheating now, it's just happening by itself. There we go. So I don't even care if I don't get the full price thing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna max out my money regardless. So let's get the fuck out of here and back to the water town. Yep, 999 money, which is the limit, so... Let's see... water town is like this. Let's get the final thing of fighter's gear. And wait for the money to be deducted from our gems, I guess. And now we max out our money again so that we can get the other piece and use the rest of the money for our own purposes, of course. See if I can remember the information by myself. I hope I did. Yeah, I did. I have amazing memory, except that's a complete lie. Yes, let's get into the action and be the ultimate gambler again. There we are. See, at least I'm glad that this is one of those things where it's actually a fake roll and the outcome of the roll is actually determined like before the actual roll happens. Yes, let's try again. We need to max this out. How we go against the same guy. Oh, actually, I probably should have left that going a little bit longer, but whatever. I'll go ahead and try one more time regardless, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna max it out. If I get like the full pot. So I'm gonna have to manipulate the time god so that I don't win immediately. Yes, I'm actually gonna have to manipulate it so that I don't win. And then this last one so that I do win. I'm pretty sure it should be maxed out by now. Yes we are, so let's see, how do I water tone? And let's see, all we gotta do is buy the last piece of fighter's gear and we will be... We'll have a lot of stuff we don't really need. But might as well go for 100% just because. Actually get some... yeah, mighty elbow dash. Might as well get some... couple of candies here. Just for the sake of having them in the inventory. Even though we probably aren't gonna use them. We don't need to go into any of the labyrinths at this point for any reason. And now we need to go back to Oasis Town yet again, actually, so that we can save, because that's the place that's closest to the... what do you call it? To the thing that leads you to the final area. So probably a good place to make that final save. Just gotta go to the bathhouse and get the rest of my hearts back. And to the save room so I can save. You know, probably a good idea. And now we finally head off to our destiny. It's only taking us like 2 hours of collecting stuff to get to this point. Alright, up we go. Actually, yeah, this goes really high up because that's where this thing is. Actually, hold on. Kinda curious. Oh, no, shoot. Not to transform into a harpy, but to transform into a spider. Let's see what the attack looks like. Okay, apparently it's ranged. That might be useful. So there we go. Let's go to the final island. Again, even though we stopped by there very quickly before, and let's actually, you know... It's actually... oh, there we go. Just trying to figure out how long that was gonna take to charge up. I'm actually kind of wondering if you, like, keep moving around. Okay, if you keep moving around... oh shit. Apparently it doesn't charge up. So, let's go back to fighting the enemies that we were fighting in the start of the game. And get a few flashbacks to that, I guess. Does this hurt me? It doesn't look like it does. So at least there is that, but it looks like there's plenty of steam technology here already. That's a good sign. Yeah, I'm noticing a few similarities to the start of the game. Also, dancing fire. I don't think they did that before. Wait, what? Okay, I'm guessing I'll have to use the elephant form to break through this here bit. Oh, okay. There you go. So this is kind of like an obstacle course for all of the different animal forms. Can we not get into this? Oh, yes we can, okay. But where should we go in general? There's something up there. I don't think we need that though, but I'll still try to get it. Or get to it. I don't know if I'll actually pick it up. I guess I can always... yep. Confirm that I can in fact reach it in case I do actually need it later on. But, you know, then again, oh shit. Okay, the foreground is full of steam now. You know, I'm guessing this would be pretty much impossible to see. Impossible to see what was going on an actual Game Boy screen. It sure is nice that I have this instead. Oh shit, okay. Actually, hold on. What happens if I use my super special animal attacks to fight this guy? Just fucking spam it. This is not cheap at all. I mean, I did, you know, find this fair and square, so clearly I am entitled to use it however I desire. Well, there we go. And now I'm guessing you just... oh, okay, what? I don't know why I just jumped up like that, but I guess I'm just doing this now. Oh shit, okay. Didn't realize I could rotate the pinball cannon there. And, you know, speaking of pinball, I guess that's the game we're playing right now. So yeah, this game has a lot of stuff I never even knew about, because I just never got this far, because the game is hard as balls, especially early on. Before you actually find all of these power-ups at the end of the game and become overpowered. Oh shit. I probably should have used the elephant charge for all of those guys. But I guess it's not too late to correct a mistake that you've made. Or maybe that's because they won't show up again, I guess. Ooh, okay. Right, apparently you can instantly fucking pulverize any enemy with the elephant attacks. Oh, there's flying Tinkerbats. And apparently, even though they're in the air, they're still vulnerable to my stomp thing. That's nice. Actually, this might be a good time to test out that... hold on. That hard dance that I got. It's... okay, it's down, up, A. I'm gonna say down, up is for... Tinkerbat transformation, which, you know, I didn't actually end up using a whole bunch, but there we go. Works easy enough. And I'm guessing I need the spider for this, or it could be the harpy, I don't know. I'll try the spider. Ooh, shit. I'm guessing the harpy is the one you actually expected to use here, because this looks very, very unsafe. Hold on, let me go back to like firm ground so I can actually switch to the harpy. Well, I say it's shoot. Okay, here's a question. Where's that gonna put? Okay, here. So you actually get like checkpoints in this area, which is a lot more than you can save for most of the areas in this game. Oh boy. Okay, this looks scary. This looks like that'd be the kind of place where you have to use this, or not have to, but are expected to use a spider. Maybe you do have to use a spider, actually. Hold on. Okay, I really don't want to run out of lives here, so I think I'm just going to create a save state there. Oh shoot, just fucking pick the harpy again. What was my reaction to new Smash character? I don't know. You mean the dog? If so, I can't say that I'm invested enough to really care either way. But I did see that apparently a lot of people didn't like it. So I wouldn't know. No, I guess you do have to use a spider here. I mean, you don't have to. I guess technically I was getting along with the harpy before, and I was almost at the end, but looks like spider's more or less risky. Oh shit. Right, let's just use the elephant to pulverize here, I guess. The enemies in the dark that you can barely see. Oh, okay, you get sucked into these pinball sections. That's how that works. I think this is how I got past the other one. Yeah, there we go. By going at that angle. I know what to do here. There we go. I mean, maybe I could have also used like what do you call it? Could have also used an item. That's what I was trying to say before I completely forgot what I was saying. I guess we can't get anywhere this way. And now we know. More hype about Dark Samus being an Echo Fighter, yeah. Hey guys, Metroid is a thing that exists, and so is Metroid Prime. Still, I'm kinda wondering when, if ever, you know, more stuff on Prime 4 is gonna show up. Not sure, would be great, wouldn't it? Man, I don't know, like the stance that Nintendo has generally with the Prime games is weird. Actually, fuck, I just made the wrong transformation there. It's like they acknowledge that they have a lot of fans, but at the same time they don't really like them. Because they were like made by a non-Japanese developer and they're first-person shooters in essence, which apparently they don't like very much over there. Oh boy, we got here. So you just couldn't mind your own business, could you? Had to see what my army of Tinkerbats was building. Well, here's your answer, thanks to all 4 magical stones I'm about to put the finishing touches on my steam-powered behemoth. With me at the helm, no town on land or sea will ever oppose my rule again. Ho ho ho. Prepare yourself for the awesome might of my all-purpose steam-powered Tinker Tank. Boy. What do we at least get? Any kind of checkpoint? Oh boy. Maybe not, but I'm just gonna make my own checkpoint, alright. See, I really don't want to see what happens when I, like, lose my last life and then I have to... I can do this whole area over. Okay. Let's try and figure this out, this giant Dr. Wily type machine. I don't know what my most hated area in Prime 2. Skytown, Pirate Homeworld is orange, the stage. What do you mean Prime 3? Because I'm pretty sure those are both from Prime 3. I don't know, I feel like all of the Prime games had like their own appeal and their own weak points. Prime 3 was spoopy as Echoes. No, that was Prime 2, the one with the evil parallel world thing. That was Prime 2. So yeah, I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do here. All I know is that I'm getting dead. And I guess I'm gonna find... You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and find out what happens when you lose all your lives here. You get the game over screen, but are you... I'm guessing you're not allowed to continue from there, because that wouldn't make any sense. So actually, if if I was doing this with complete legitimacy, it would be a good idea to... Okay, you know what? Now apparently you are allowed to continue from here, that's unexpected. Never mind, I was just about to say it'd probably be a good idea to grind lives before coming here. But you know, to be fair, would match the general absurdly high difficulty of the game. But maybe not. But now I'm kinda curious, like, if you quit out while you're doing this fight, like if you turn off the thing completely, and you load game later, where would it put you? So what the fuck am I trying to do here? Because I guess I found the face of this thing. But now what? Oh, okay. There are orbs. Not quite sure. I did notice the orbs before, but I'm not quite sure what I meant to do with these. I guess not attacking as the animal, because that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Apparently attacking doesn't really do much. I'm just kind of wondering. Maybe we go over to that side with the monkey. Can we get up back up here like this tunnel thing? Yeah, but I'm guessing we're not supposed to go there. And hold on, let me try to move with them. Actually, hold on. Can we use a Tinkerbell transformation here and actually get up here? How poetic would that be? But apparently maybe not quite. Well, if he's standing up here, okay, we can crawl with our normal form. Okay, we can hit the gears. Yes, we found a thing to be done. Oh, those are the stones. I guess we just find the big spots and then go and collect them. Well, before we collect that one, might as well go ahead and take care of the one here while we're at it. Kind of wondering though what we have to do for the other two. Okay, we have to destroy the stones? That's unexpected. We don't have to time our hits very carefully. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was about. That was the charge-up move that I'm probably never gonna use. See, I didn't even read what the final fighter's gear thing even did. But apparently if you do something else during one of these charges, you do like a different move. You do like a twirl. Well, you get to see another animation, I guess, but seems pretty risky if you ask me. Alright, so just need to figure out how to find more gears to destroy so that we can take care of those final two stones there. Where go? Because I'm pretty sure I saw some of those. Oh shit. Yeah, the gears, they're more down there. There are more down there, but how can we get there? We just like fly up. Or did I screw up? I think I screwed up and I just have to like go back in the arms again. Shouldn't have bothered to get out of that inside area. I'm just kind of curious, I guess. It's not like... It's like the final boss is less about... what do you call it? Less about actually fighting and more about just finding your way through here and... Yeah, there we go. Figuring out where you can even go, what you can do. Just, you know, oddly fitting again for this game. There's a lot of cryptic shit. Alright, there we go. We can even destroy them with the monkey form now that I know that that's what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, and there's a steam engine. Apparently that one steam engine is powering this whole thing. And this time you don't even have to attack with very careful timing like you did in the first, fight of the game. Can't believe a monkey wrecked this whole thing. But there we go. So is that the end, or is there an actual other thing? How is this possible? My Tinker Tank, it's nothing but rubble. I'll slice you to bits and dance on your runny innards. Wait, nope, okay, there is another final boss thing. Just gonna say... Oh boy. So I'm guessing this is actually gonna be decently more challenging. I see, but I seem to have figured out a pattern, you might say. Probably cheese these even further if I do something like this. Ugh. And you know what, at this point I think like I'm entitled to it. Oh shit, I might actually die though. It's definitely a possibility at this point. Oh shit. Oh, that's fine, we have 4 lives. You know what, fuck it, now it's the time to use these things. I actually forgot that I had them. No, not that. Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, okay, so if she's standing and she's not like in the... She has her sword out and she's not at the edge of the room, then she's probably gonna go charging. I can't really read her when she's fucking jumping around like that. Okay, now she's gonna charge. Okay. So yeah, this is actually kind of challenging. And I'm not quite sure why she's not taking damage anymore though. Let's see. She's not in a position where I can hurt her at all. Yeah, she's kind of moving a little fast, I gotta tell you. Maybe I should just stay in spider form, so I have the benefit of the range. Maybe I actually need to do that. It's not just, well, we get an automatic duck, you might say. It's my general state of affairs. Yeah, this is significantly easier if I do it this way. I think she actually gets triggered to attack more if you... Oh. Oh, okay, I figured she was gonna do something with that sword, but I just didn't know what. Her second form without the hat. There we go. Spider says, give up, rescue, you're finished. We'll never leave this place alive. Wait, but we're not in control anymore, I don't think so. I think we are finished. Oh. Just quickly transform off screen into the harpy so we can escape. Oh dear. No, okay, now we're in control again. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to see those things coming. Okay, I think there's like a very, very faint kind of glow lines at the bottom of the screen. That's how you see where they're gonna come up, but... I guess I managed to get out just by sticking to the right edge. So yeah, lots of different faces in that final area, I guess. Just kind of thrown off by that, but no, I'm guessing that now it's over. Voice says, welcome Shantae, where am I? What is this place? I can't see anything. Also, thanks for the 10 bits, Redbear. Can't see a thing. Do not be afraid, you are with friends. You have entered the Genie Realm. Oh boy. The Genie Realm, how did I get here? Did that say realm instead of realm at the end? I know, hey, it's the genies that were just sitting around in the dungeons. We brought you here to present you with a gift. Reward for your valor in the face of evil. Oh boy, graphics. You have withstood many trials and exceeded your potential as a half-genie. Now by combining our magic we will make you a full genie. Oh boy. I sure do wonder. Do you really mean it? You can stay in the genie realm and finally be with your own kind. You will be a half-genie no longer. But what about my friends and Mimic? Will I still get to see them? Genies must never interfere with the mortal world, even though apparently they did before. Which would explain why they were in the dungeons at all, and in the towns. We will miss them, but you will be much happier here where there is peace and harmony. We will leave the choice up to you. Oh well. I want to be a true genie more than anything, but not at the cost of my friends and family, even though she doesn't really have any. Can't just leave them alone in a world that needs me. Well, half a genie is better none, after all. I think you're kind of missing a word there, but okay. And you will decline our gift. I'm afraid so, and we will send you back. Farewell, Shantae. I was gonna say, I sure do wonder what's gonna happen, given that the game that's like the last one in the series right now even has, you know, half genie in the title. Nope, gotta stare at this some more, I guess. Groan. And I saw Risky's Island go up in smoke. I was afraid you'd had it. Well, destroy the steam engine. I had to. Well, don't worry about that. I can see now that the world isn't ready for steam engines, even though apparently it was before. Just glad you came back to me in one piece. Decided to tell the mayor that I'm not a full-fledged genie. If he's going to keep me as the town's guardian, I want him to know the truth. Apparently I didn't before. Feel that strongly about it, I'll leave it up to you. Well, and there he is, even though he pretty much hasn't shown up at all since the intro scene. Overheard what you were talking about with Mimic. Don't worry, you've saved Scuttletown. You are a hero. Really. Don't care if you're a half a genie or not, you'll always be our champion. Even though... Can I get you for half price? Boy. Right, I guess that's the game by Matt Boson. And the way forward, people who would go on to become way more successful as indie developers later on. So we have Matt Boson to thank for this, I guess. Way forward Pocket Team. Well, time to find out who made the music for this. Sharif Morse. Not Boson. Yeah, I think we heard his name a few times already. And Brookshire's. Rob Buchanan, Jeff Clark, Cole Phillips. Sprite Capture, what did they like? See, they probably did something like that, but I'm guessing maybe they made like different art and then adapted that into sprites. Music composition Jake Kaufman, alright, so he did make the music for this. I was actually looking into that, and I was kind of surprised to see that he did, but yeah. Amy Kong. Halsey Kites, alright. All related characters in events, copyright 1996-2002, Matt Boson. Ministry of Thought, boy. Also Bob Lindsay, Nate Williams, Robert Johnson, and the rest of these people who... Robert Buchanan, Jeff Pomegranate, Baby Brain, and the Mario Club, and all way forward stuff. And there you go, all of these characters that had very... You know, other than Shantae, who you freaking play as, had pretty reduced role in the actual game, and yet they were the ones that I think ended up appearing in all of the other Shantae games. Ooh. Strange noises. It's like 10:30 PM right now, and I think Microphone, can you please not randomly disconnect yourself? Thank you. Alright. Well, now we're just talking about how the first sequel for this came out in 2010 for DSiWare apparently, but then it got re-released onto a bunch of other different platforms. I don't know if they're going to be listed here in the page I'm looking at. Oh yeah, they are. DSi, iOS, Steam, which is the version that I have. Apparently it also came out for PS4 and Wii U. And then there's the third game. which came out in 2014, initially for 3DS, I think, as a download. Apparently it's also on Amazon Fire TV, among the other platforms that it's on. And apparently it had a Japan-only physical release in 2015. And apparently it's also on the Switch. Came out this year for that. And that's the third game, the final game, which is the fourth game. Right now, came out when? 2016. It also came out last year for the Switch, apparently. So let me... Okay, so the fourth game came out for the Switch last year, but the third game came out for the Switch this year. Okay. Isn't it funny how that works? And I have no idea if there's gonna be like any more Shantae games, because I'm pretty sure that all of the ones... Well, not all of the ones. But the latest one to come out was like a Kickstarter thing. I don't know if the other ones were. And only the final one. What do you call it? Only the final one was Kickstarter. Apparently all of the other ones were not quite that level of indie, but also kind of raises the question of if any more of these games are going to come out anytime soon. But, well, the ones that are out right now should be pretty good, at least. Apparently the original, which is the one that I've just finished, is kind of the black sheep of the series, according to some people, so... Sure would be nice when I eventually get to check them out, but that probably won't be what I'll be playing right after this, because next week, on the 20th, which is technically less than a week away, something else which I've mentioned many times before. And that I've been waiting for quite a while. It's gonna be coming out, so I'll probably be spending a lot of time on that. Rather than anything else. So, look forward to that. Actually, that's kind of part of the reason that I picked this game to play, like, between last week and this week, because I kind of figured it wasn't going to take that long to finish, and it didn't. So, I technically don't have anything that's terribly pending, except, like, the final stream I said I was going to do with, like, the Doom stuff, which is, what do you call it? Well, a couple of WODs that I was going to check out. I don't know if I'm going to finish. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to finish one of them, but I'm not so sure about the other one. Well, I'll get around to that one eventually, because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming at me fast, I think, in the near future. Like, who knows, maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but probably not. Because I'm probably going to be staying up all night tonight, actually, so I can fall asleep at a reliable hour tomorrow. Which is something I sure would like to do, but apparently my brain really doesn't want me to, but anyway, I'm rambling, so... Basically, see you next week for something very... very anticipated by me, that I think will be pretty nice, since, and I'm guessing a bunch of other people are going to be playing too, since it's going to be, like, a pretty general release. So, you'll take it easy. Thank you everybody for coming, like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat, and I will see you next time with The Thing. Actually, do I have any music from The Thing? Might as well play that as a teaser. Just kind of, I don't have anything like downloaded though, so you're not gonna see like the song metadata, but that's fine, because that would spoil the surprise anyway. I don't know which one would be good. What does this sound like? Actually, you know what, yeah, let's just go with that. So yeah, later.